Hey guys, Josh here, and this is Jay in Golf. On today's episode of Break Par, I'm going to be taking on Beaver Hills Country Club on FSX Sports here. As usual, I'm playing from the back tees. Greens are a little bit on the quicker side. Let's see how it goes. All right. So last couple times I've played on the sim, it's been a little bit rough. I've been trying to find my swing. I've worked on a few things, but it could still be a little rough today. We're gonna see though. I think I can still break par. I just gotta have a flawless short game today. All right, so our first hole, the first hole here at Beaver Hills is a straightaway par 4, 383 yards. Hopefully I can control the driver today and get off to a good start. I believe this is a pretty narrow course, so hitting it straight and keeping the ball in the fairway might be important. All right, let's blast it, get close to the fairway, get close to the green. Let's do it. I like it pretty well. It's got to hang in there just a little bit. All right, we rolled just through the fairway, but that was a really well hit drive, guys. Pretty much dead straight, maybe just left it out a little bit to the right, but that was my aim line. So hopefully that's good news for us. And after that really far drive, thanks to some pretty rock hard fairways, I have a 34-yard little pitch shot to get us going on the first hole. Oh, I just pulled it a little bit. Yeah, just a straight pull on that one. I made good contact with it. Not terrible for distance. I would have liked to have been a little bit closer than this, but I still have a 12.5 footer to get birdie on the first hole. Doesn't look like it's a terribly difficult putt. It's moving slightly uphill and moving pretty steady from right to left. I'm saying I go about 6 inches, maybe a little bit outside of 6 inches to the right of the hole. Let's see if I can get off to a good start and make one here. Do it, stay up. All right, let's take care of business, put it in. Just like that. Pretty easy start. I like it when they give us a nice simple par 4 to start off with. Hole number 2 is a 511-yard par 5, which isn't terribly long, but we have this pretty sharp dog leg that starts at about 240 yards, and then through the fairway it's going to be about 267. 3-wood could go just a little bit too far. Driver, if I was really looking to be aggressive here, I could potentially take driver out to the right, cut the corner a little bit. But early in the round, I'm not willing to take that kind of risk right at the moment. So I'm gonna go with the 4-iron. All right, let's do it. Let's put one right down the middle. Keep the ball in the fairway. It's gonna go just a little bit left. Would have been nice to challenge that. Would have been nice to be down the right-hand side off of that shot, but it shouldn't be terrible. 287 yards. Now I think I can pull my 3-wood out. This is a pretty straightaway shot. I'm gonna aim out to the right a little bit, and hopefully this comes drawn back in. All right, let's do it. Another good shot here. Oh, it's gotta turn just a little bit more. Keep turning. Keep turning, turn hard, get a good bounce. All right, that was a pretty good shot, guys. 16-yard little chip shot out of the bunker. Looks like the green's moving away from me, and it's definitely moving from right to left. So this could be a little bit on the trickier side, but looks like I just need to hit it out to the right and maybe let it come down towards the cup. Oh, I chunked it. Didn't quite commit to that one, guys. Which, on a tight lie off of this type of turf, it doesn't usually work out. 14.5 feet, moving a little bit downhill and moving from right to left. Again, not too different from the putt on the last hole. I got to get it outside the hole and just kind of let it trickle down and in. All right, let's do it. Got to turn. Oh no. I just caught the edge. There we are. Clean up the par. That was all net chip shot. Not a very good chip shot from me, which really cost us the birdie there, but we're still at even par through 2 holes. All right, hole number 3 is a 379-yard par 4. All kinds of trouble to the right. Right is dead. There's a lot of trees over there. But I'm not gonna I'm gonna try to hit it straight out there with a 4-iron, and I'm not gonna hit a driver because driver could get me in a lot of trouble here. Same with the 3-wood. I feel really comfortable hitting the 4-iron though. And it should still get us in with a comfortable yardage to hit into the green. All right, let's do it. Oh, and I hit the ground and duck hooked it. Ooh. That was a really bad swing. Ugly. All right, this is 234 yards, so it's gonna be a pretty good 4-iron. I just gotta keep it low enough to get through these first few trees here, and then hopefully it gets up. All right, let's do it, guys. It's got a turn. Man, that got through there so perfectly though. Ooh, there's some tall grass over there. It's a really good thing we don't have to worry about that on the simulator. I have 36 yards to get up and down for my par. Yeah, let's hit a good one here. It's gotta sit, bite. Ugh. That wasn't bad. I was really trying to commit to that shot, and I did, but I carried it too far. I needed to carry that about 15 feet less than I did. Pretty good line though. And we're on the green, and I have a putt for par at least. So doing my best to limit the damage here. Nothing worse than a bogey. Oh no, I just hit it a little hard. Why did that go so far? Stay up.
You suck.
Oh man, gotta put this one in. All right, we caught the right edge, thankfully. Not a very good hole. It did not limit the damage very well, even after the escape. I have to putt better than that, guys. That puts us at 2 over with that double. We gotta work on eliminating those doubles on the sim. Hole number 4 is 197-yard par 3. It is a little bit downhill though. Pins in the back to middle left. I'm gonna take this right at the middle of the green with a 7-iron. And if it goes straight, that's fine. And what I'm hoping is that I get a little bit of a baby draw out of it. So be aggressive, stay on the attack. Here we go. And I hit the ground again. Not good. At least it went straight. That leaves me with a little 25-yard pitch shot. It should be uphill, moving a little bit from left to right. I should be able to just run this there. Try to get it close here, guys. All right, get up there. Oh man, good line, just did not quite carry it to what I needed it to. I'm subtly moving to the right, I think. I don't really want to go outside the cup here. Maybe just a slight pull. Thought that was pretty good. All right, there we go. Bogey. Guys, that's the key thing though. If you guys want to score on the courses, you have to work on getting up and down. Gotta hit good chip shots. Gotta make the putts. That's where we should all be practicing from. Just getting up and down. The more you get up and down, those are the round savers. You're not gonna go out every round and make 10 birdies, so you gotta work on saving what you can. So that puts me at 3 over through 5. Still manageable, still got a long ways to go. All right, hole number 5 is a par 4, 420 yards, and a pretty sharp dog leg to the right. Seems like there's a lot of dog legs. I'm gonna go with 3-wood here. Feel pretty comfortable with that, just a little baby draw. All right, let's do it. Stay right there, don't go too far. Sit down maybe just a little bit. All right, that should be okay, just through the fairway. 148 yards, 10 feet downhill. I really like the pitching wedge. I'm gonna stay aggressive. I think I can score. I just gotta get some good swings here. Make sure I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. All right, let's take care of business. Oh, just left it face open. Not quite there. 60-footer up the hill for birdie. Not exactly what I had in mind, but we're on the green. The goal is just gonna be get this within 5 feet, hopefully. All right, let's do it. Oh, it didn't really break at all. I thought from that angle it was gonna break. That was a pretty straight putt. Really hard to get it all the way there. Got it close to our goal. 5 feet 10 inches, so that's not bad. All right, just like that. That's a really good 2-putt. Decent tee shot, not so good with the irons. I'm gonna have to figure them out here pretty quick. Hole number 6 is a 430-yard par 4, and I'm at 3 over still. This is a dogleg left. Slight dogleg left. I like this one better than those 90-degree turns it's given me so far. So I'm gonna go with the driver on this one. I think I can get this one pretty far out there. Hopefully get us a good look at birdie. All right, here we go. Oh, it's got a turn. Oh, I hit it straight. Get lucky. That was really well hit. I'm gonna take a gap wedge just to keep this a little bit lower. I don't think I need to worry about missing the tree. The tree's a little bit to the right. I think I can go with this pin still. Just gonna be a nice smooth, maybe a little bit punchy gap wedge. All right, here we go. Oh, when I pulled it, gotta sit down. Man, that would have been decent for distance, but I really just pulled that. All right, 17-yard little chip shot. I think I need to take this one higher. This one looks like it's a little bit uphill. All right, let's do it. Sit right there. Wow. Well, I guess wherever that hole location was is a pretty big slope. That was really harsh. Uphill putt moving decent from right to left. Let's try to make this 13-footer. Turn! Aww. Oh, that was a good putt. Real mistake was on the second shot. It's gonna put me at 4 over. I'm gonna have to get something going here, guys. Hole number 7 is 527 yard par 5 dogleg right. I'm gonna go straight over this bunker. And hopefully I can get it down the fairway a ways there and get us a decent second shot, decent chance at getting on the green. Here we go. A little bit of ground. Stay right there. Don't go too far. Wow. 226 yards. I'm going to take it out to the right and really try to hit a bender. I'm going to take the 3-wood because I know I can really bend this. Oh no. I'm playing a completely different hole. I thought I could really snap it. I kind of got lucky with that because I have 82 yards to this green and it's a pretty clear view, which means I can take my 60-degree wedge out and be real aggressive with this. Oh, I left it out to the right. Sit. See if I can put one in, get us headed in the right direction. So this one is 18 feet 10 inches downhill, pretty good, moving from left to right. I gotta find a rhythm with the putter. Turn. Now stop. Wow. All right, 7.5 feet for par. And it dipped low. Bogey. I got to turn it around. Forget about all those other holes that we played. And the good golf starts right here. Hole number 8 is 144 yard par 3. 144 yard par 3. It's pretty flat. I'm going to go with a pitching wedge. Let's hit a good iron, guys. Oh, it's got to stop going left. Oh, it's just a straight pull. I don't think I've hit very many greens in regulation. All right, but again, like I've said before, this is where I got to be better. This is where we all have to be better. All right, get there. All right. Just like that. All right, I'm sensing some good golf coming on the back nine. 400 yard par 4 dog leg right. Looks like there's more room out to the right to miss. Which is why I'm gonna take it right down over top of this tree line to the right. And there's the right miss, but I think it should be okay. It's got to stop right there though. All right, that's fine. Just a little 60-degree here. This is gonna be all about judging the distance. Let's get it back on track. Here we go. All right, be good. Sit right there. Oh, 14.5 feet for birdie. This is a tough putt. It's going uphill pretty severely and moving pretty good from left to right. I just gotta get out there. Come on, do it. There we go. All right, first birdie of the day. Hole number 10 is a 352-yard par 4, straight away. There are some bunkers protecting the green there, but I'm not really worried about that. And I don't think I'd be too worried about it in real life either. I'm going at this with driver. I can get this close. All right, here we go.
3, 2, 1.
Oh, I like it. I really like it. Be all over it. Oh my gosh, it took a massive kick. 368 yards. That carried 322 and just took a massive hop. All right, so I gotta hit this chip shot down this hill to get up and down for a birdie and to keep the train moving in the right direction. All right, it looks like I'm on a little bit of a ridge. If I go too far to the left, it's gonna break left. If I go too far right, I think it's gonna break right. I almost need to go just left side of it, I think. Let it trickle down 19 yards. Oh, I carried it a little bit too far to the left. That was a tough shot. Like you said, we're riding that ridge. If I hit it, 2 feet right of where I ended up there, it's gonna break the other way. Might have been tough to get that one really close. Okay, I have 6 feet on the dot for a birdie. This is pretty flat and moving from right to left. So, got to get it going just outside the hole. Let's put it in. Oh my gosh, I did not think that was going in, but it caught enough of that edge that it did. All right, we'll take it. I'll take all the luck I can get. Usually the cups in sim golf are really unforgiving, but that one treated me good. All right, that's 2 birdies in a row, puts me back to 3 over par through 10 holes. We're trending in the right direction, guys. We like it here, and just in time for another par 5. Got to score on the par 5s, guys. This is a slight dog leg left, 523 yards. I do think on this course there's out of bounds to the right, so I don't want to miss to the right. We're going straight down the middle and hopefully it draws just a little bit. All right, here we go. Oh, and I snapped it. I really snapped that. I was telling myself that I really didn't want to go out of bounds to the right, which is not a good mindset to have. All right, 269 yards. Not really sure what I need to do with this. I guess I'm gonna go right through the gap here. Hopefully I don't hit a tree. I probably will hit a tree, but we'll see. All right, 3 wood. All right, it went right through the gap I wanted it to go through. Hang on just a little bit. All right, bunker's a good spot to be. I was really trying to hit that one low to get underneath those first group of trees, and it worked out just fine. Little 26-yard chip shot. Spin. Just like that. It listened. It listened, guys. We'll take that one. Caught that one super clean, and we're gonna have 3.5 feet for my third straight birdie. Downhill, moving just barely left to right. I just have to take care of business, finish off the hole.
You suck!
Oh no. Oh, barely got that one in too. I don't know, guys. I thought I hit a good putt there. I'm not going to be super mad about that. It's certainly a missed opportunity. 3 over through 11 holes. And now we're on hole 12, which is a 441 yard par 4, slight dog leg right. I gotta keep getting after it with the driver. Let's go. Oh, and I just left it open. I could feel myself fighting that one from behind. I'm gonna have to get lucky. I hit that one really well. I just could not catch the face up. I was behind the whole swing. 132 yards. It looks like I have a pretty good avenue here. I don't think I have to worry about the trees, which is nice. 132 yards is a solid gap wedge for me. I just gotta be aggressive. All right, let's do it. Oh, that tree. Oh no. Oh, that was so good. That was so good. I did not realize how tall that tree was and how close it was to the green. Looks like I have a little bit of an uphill slope to help me out a little bit, but it is moving pretty good from right to left. So just somewhere out to the right. A little bit of a spinner. Oh, did not carry it far enough. Needed it to release more than that. Little 9-footer up the hill. Still moving pretty good from right to left. Let's make one here to keep us headed in the right direction. Just like that, there we go. That's a good up and down. That's what I'm talking about, guys. The chip shot realistically should have been better, but my putter saved me on that one to keep us at 3 over through 12 holes. Another par 4, 400 yards. This one's fairly straight. Little bit of a dog leg left. I just got to get a straight ball out there with maybe just a tad bit of a draw. Let's do it. Let's do it. I like that ball. Draw just a little bit more. Keep coming, baby. Get through. All right, found the fairway there. That was a good shot, guys. Let's get a birdie, guys. Let's get a birdie. Just one wedge shot here. Comfortable little wedge shot. Nothing too difficult. Hop and stop. And I did not carry it there. Did not carry it there. Not my best from that distance, but I'm not gonna complain. I still got a good look at birdie here. A good look at birdie is always welcome from me. All right, just over 17 feet, slightly uphill. Slightly easing from right to left. Let's get the pace right. Let's make one. Ooh, good pace. That just didn't turn. All right, 1 foot for par. All right, that's a good hole. Like I said, wedge wasn't perfect, but it wasn't my worst either. Just a solid par all the way around. I'm gonna have to start making some birdies though, guys, if we want to get to our goal. Hole number 14 is another longer par 3, 199 yards. Pretty flat elevation, maybe just slightly uphill if anything. I'm gonna have to go at it with a 7-iron. I'm gonna hit this out a little bit to the right. Hopefully let it draw back. Here we go. Oh, I really like that. Stay right on it. Don't draw too much. All right, that's a really good shot. 198 yards total distance there. About pin high left of the flag. And that's gonna leave me with 11.5 feet for birdie. Best iron of the day, guys, right there. Definitely trending in the right direction. This putt is moving from left to right and is a little downhill. Gotta ease it down there. Ease it down there. Do it! Oh no! Guys, I thought I made it. Thought I made it. All right, let's clean it up. Just like that, that's a good par. That's a good par. A good iron shot and a good putt. Not all good putts fall. That's just kind of how golf works, guys. All right. Next hole, we have another par 5, and this is looking like the hardest par 5 on the course. We have 280 some yards to the end of the fairway. And then this is gonna play like a true three shot par 5. All right, just a nice 3-wood. Down the right-hand side, let it come back. Here we go. Just like that. It's got to come back just a little bit more. I think I'm glitching just a little bit here. Slow-mo shot. All right, that is a really good hit, guys. Made it through the fairway, actually. Pretty much what I was trying to do, nice and smooth. 262 yards to the hole. Now the real question is do I want to go for this? And you know what my answer is? Absolutely yes. I left it in the right spot. 262 yards, pretty flat. If I hit this well, I don't need to worry about the water. Honestly, I just need to hit the same shot that I did. But looks like there's a tree here, so I need to go just to the right of it here. Just like that. Another little baby draw, get us on the green. Oh, sit down. I might have got way too much of that one. Oh no. Oh no. That took a terrible kick off that tree, and I think I might be behind some more trees. I needed that just to draw a little bit, guys, and it was straight. Got to go right through this little gap. All right, 37-yard pitch shot, a little bit downhill from where I'm at. I got to get this on the green. Let it roll to the hole. Oh, that was plenty low, guys. Come on now. 21 yards. Yeah, that would have been the perfect shot. All right, this has got to be up and down for par. Let it go down there to the right. Let it feed to the hole. Here we go. Do it. Go in. Oh my gosh. That was a really good chip shot. Almost got away with a birdie. All right, par guys. That's a tough par 5. I didn't play it terribly. Maybe really should have just laid up there. I wanted to go for the green though. Could maybe costed me a birdie there. All right, 3 over through 15 holes. 3 holes left to play. 3 wood should get me in a good spot. Got to hit a good wedge, make a putt. All right, here we go. Oh, turn. Just a little bit. Oh, that's not bad. I just really pushed it to the right. Luckily, I cleared those trees, but cut the corner, and I'm gonna have a 142-yard shot, which is just a comfortable pitching wedge. Slightly uphill, pins in the middle. Got to keep and working to improve these irons. Let's do it. I like that shot. Just right of the pin. Come down here. Slightly downhill, moving decently from right to left. These greens seem to have quite a bit of break in them. All right, let's judge this one right. Foot outside the hole, and I think it's gonna bend. It's gotta ease it there. Oh my gosh. Just couldn't get it started high enough. All right, par. Collecting them, not the worst. This isn't a bad round by any means, guys. Just a couple things haven't gone my way. We have another par 3. This is like a blind shot on here, but the pin's in the back, 168 yards, and it is quite a bit downhill, 23 feet to be precise. So this should be just a smooth 9-iron. 2 fulls over the green, but just nice and smooth. Get it there, guys. Oh, I left it just a little bit to the right, but it was well hit. Yeah, that was close to the right distance there. I just needed to draw it. All right, outside look at birdie from 33 feet. Man, I see this green moving both ways. I feel like all these pin placements have been on ridges. Not entirely sure what to do. I'm just gonna feel it out and try to get it close. Let's do it. Get there. Oh, that was a really good line. Yeah, look, you can see it's on a ridge. How rude. How rude. All right, here we go. All right, took care of business. 2 putt from 33 feet is always a good thing. Always a good feeling. All right, we got to end off on a birdie. We got to try our best to end off on a birdie. 381, hole 18 is a 381-yard par 4, dog leg right. Again, not something that really suits my eye terribly well. I'm gonna go with a 4-iron here. A good shot. I like where this is. I'm gonna end up with this. I should have a little bit of a full pitching wedge in if I hit this to my spot here, right down the middle. Here we go. I like it. Perfect. Got through it, hit the little baby draw. Carried about 220, 237 total distance. That's the play all day, guys. All right, leaves me with a 140-yard shot. So like I said, that's a nice pitching wedge for me. 3 feet downhill. Not gonna have to worry too much about it. Let's attack. Get us to 2 over here at least. Let's do it. Just right of it. No, it's fading. You weren't supposed to fade. Yeah, I took that out to the right and really wanted it to draw back, but never quite closed the club face. Chip shot. A little bit of a 10-yard little chip. Let's get it close. Sit down right there. Rolled out a little farther than I was hoping. That must be downhill on the other side of that pin. Yeah, definitely downhill on the other side of that. All right, so I got an uphill putt from 7.5 feet to get our par and get out of here. Looks like it's, man, I'm on the fault line every time. I guess I gotta go at this, right at it. Let's do it. Yeah, just like that. That's a good putt, good finish, good up and down. 3 over par. Honestly, I'm pretty proud of that score after being 5 over through, I think it was 7 holes. Yeah, I mean, you can see I shot a 40 on the front. I did birdie that 9th hole to get me back to 4 over. And then I actually played the back 9 at 1 under par, even with some mistakes. But most of the mistakes were made within the first part of the round. Not a whole lot of birdie action today. 2 birdies, which is a little bit below my average on the sim. 12 pars was pretty good. So we played, if you look at that way, we played at 14 holes at 2 under par. And then 4 holes, those 4 holes were at 5 over. So not terrible. 3 bogeys, that 1 double at the beginning, not terrible. Just couldn't take advantage of a lot of the good opportunities. I did have some good opportunities. We could have been close to even par, even with the bad start. But positives from this round is I feel like I hit my 3-wood pretty well. And I did start hitting better irons towards the end, some better wedges. Got to clean up the wedge game just a hair. I had a few of those little 50-yard shots that I just didn't stick close. Those are the shots, those 50 to 100-yard shots, the ones that just aren't quite full. That's all feel. Those are the ones you just have to practice over and over again, along with the chipping. So I would say if anybody out there wants to get better, work on everything from inside 100 yards. Driving and the long irons, all that stuff, that can come later. Become a master of the short game. As you can see, some of that cost me here. My course management was much better on the back 9. I limited damage. I don't think I had a bogey on the back 9. It was just all, yeah, I didn't have a bogey on the back 9. I just had that 1 birdie. Got up and down when I needed to, made some putts, hit some decent chip shots. That's all I can ask for, guys. So 3 over after that 5 over start. That's fine with me. Went 2 over. After the first 7 holes, I went 2 under par. So just got to eliminate those big numbers and we should be good, guys. All right, guys, thanks for watching. This has been JN Golf and I'm Josh. I will see you next time.